Ever since its existence, Debswana has contributed meaningfully to the development of human resource in the country. As the country and the company developed, Debswana found the need to develop the human resource capacity of its citizens to be able to fill in roles and positions that were previously filled by specializing expatriates.
Debswana has been in existence since 1969, as you may be aware. And ever since then, Debswana has been supporting facilitation of education in Botswana. If I may just give an example, in Jwaneng, we run a primary school, English medium primary school. In Orapa, we have 4 primary schools that are supported by the mine. And in addition to that, we have mathematics and science teachers that we have trained as Debswana to support schools within the periphery of our operations.
With a focus on developing their own talent, the company began its scholarship program in 1969, which today still exists, including training centers in Jwaneng and Orapa.
At that time, the focus was mainly on scholarship training Botswana. Today, where we are now, they have came back, they have worked for Debswana, they have gained experiences, the world have changed. Our expectations are slightly different. They want more. They want jobs and jobs of all levels, MD, engineers, everything.
Debswana has developed skills of citizens through, for instance, we have a technical training center here. So we have been producing our own high-quality artisans, and over the years we've trained over 1,500 artisans, so that services like your equipment maintenance, equipment refurbishment, they're all done by citizens. And our localization program has moved to where we had a high percentage of expatriates, particularly in key skills some years ago, to where now we are more than 99% localized, and not only in the lower levels, but across all levels.
Being able as a company to resource critical roles and positions internally has been a clear demonstration that their talent management strategy has delivered and worked.
Talent programs for Debswana have actually evolved and matured with the company. The focus has been more on developing our own talent in line with the requirements of the business. And we have done that because at the very beginning, there were very few skills across the country. Hence, we took a decision to develop our own. And we started our scholarship program in 1969. To date, we are still running that scholarship program. And in addition, we have 2 training centers, one in Jwaneng, one in Orapa, where we deliver our own artisans and maintenance operatives.
The company has done well. Localize sponsored a lot of Botswana abroad. And those Botswana taking over the positions. We tell it's, we are fully localized, and currently
First of all, I'm a mining engineer by profession, and that decision was inspired in 1982 when I was in Jwaneng. After seeing the care that Debswana gave to their employees and to the communities, I realized I had to work for this company. And I made a decision then that I wanted to be a mining engineer. So it starts from there. Even when I went and passed my Standard 7, my Form 5 at Macha College, went to University of Botswana for my pre-entry science course. After passing a pre-entry science course, I was sponsored by Debswana. I won a Debswana sponsorship to do my A-levels at Murupuli and my mining engineering in Wits University. So I'm a true beneficiary of a diamond. And here we are today, working for the diamond company, the richest in the world.
mo gompieno yana ke setse ke na le 24 years working for Debswana. Nako ya me ha ke simola go joina company ya Debswana, ke joine company ya Debswana ke hirwa ke le artisan helper ka nako eo. Ke ka boa ka isiwa sekolong, mme e ne a re ha ke tla ke isiwa sekolong ke ise sekolong sa program engwe e bidiwa go to semi-skill program. Ka tsamaya ka isiwa ko di-institution tse di tona tse di kwa South Africa ka go ira semi-skilled level. Gone kong ha ke tla ke tswa kong ne ke tla ke dira under rigging. Ha ke etsa rigging kong ka tla go berekela Debswana kwano ke dira sengwe le sengwe ka safety yanong technology se tse goroga e re itlhela yanong re setse yanong re bereka yanong sengwe le sengwe se le safely. Ne ba boa ba developer gape with the other program ba go ntirisa crane license yone ya go operate this machine yone o motona-tona o tshweletsang ditshepio, mme ke ne ka tswelela ke be ke tsengwa mo this program ya go dira license ya one this machine. Ka be ke o dira mo gompieno yana ke operate this machine, ke bereka jaana ise ke nne le kotsi epe mo gare ga one mo go diriseng.
My first goal was to have a home. The first goal was to be employed by Debswana, because Debswana has always been, and I think in my view, it will always be the company of choice. Debswana is the mother of all companies, and everybody wants to be in Debswana or working for Debswana or have a part with Debswana.
Debswana continues to achieve its human resource development goals by continually developing with the times, going digital with regards to mining, retooling, and upscaling, truly doing smart mining.
One of the achievements of Debswana has been to introduce what I would call game-changing technology. We, over the years, have been evaluating and looking at various technologies that can improve the way we do things. And clearly in 2000, we had a breakthrough in terms of the technologies that we introduced in our business, which meant we kind of optimize the number of people that we use in the business, but we have higher efficiencies and higher product security. That's a significant achievement.
There is another challenge or a risk around pressure on a green economy, around sustainable development. The millennial out there, or the consumer, or the prospective consumer who could buy our diamonds, wants to know what our environmental footprint is. So there is pressure for us to ensure that we operate with a much smaller carbon footprint. We have to invest in biodiversity. We have to invest in our planet. What we know for sure is that the planet as it exists today has got to cater for you and I, but also has to cater for all the future generations that are to come.
In terms of the vision for the company related to talent development strategy, what we are witnessing is that roles are actually changing and evolving. We're moving from analog to digital roles. Hence, we need to prepare our workforce for that new normal or new future that we see is coming. And again, if you look at the types of competencies that we have currently, they are more biased to open cast mining. And then if we go underground or we digitalize our mining, go autonomous operations, we are going to require a totally different skill set. So retooling or upskilling our workforce is very, very fundamental and critical for our success.
Scholarships began in 1969 at a time with very few graduates and ran until 2005, training over 1,098 citizens of Botswana.
Ke tsene sekwele ke bereka mo Debswana e ntsentse sekwele sa tiro ene a re gape ka ngwaga 2014 ka ya go dira dithuto tsa SAP. So I'm SAP certified for enterprise asset management. Ke itebagantse le repairs and maintenance. Ke nngwe ya di-system tse re di dirisang SAP e leng gore e nthusa go bereka. Debswana e irile gore go kgonagale tota e nnetse ditlamelo tsotlhe gore ke kgone go dira tiro e ba imphiretseng mme mo go tsamegela ke le no sirraitsho ke ka gore a hela ke re ke tshela sentle ka ntlha ya Debswana ke tsentse bana dikwele bana ba alogile ba bangwe ba santse ba le mo dikweleng mme le ka ntlha gore Debswana rra e tlhokomela babereki ba yone thata go se go nyenyane ke sone se o bonang gampieno ke ipelela dingwaga di le 20 ke ntse ke dira Debswana.
When people work for Debswana, you will hear them speak of how they are dedicated to helping everyone have a better future in Botswana. And so people work really hard in this company to make this company what it is today. So, you know, if you ask me what has been some of the main drivers, it's really been around people. And I spoke earlier about the development of the people, which has meant that our citizens have the requisite skills and therefore have contributed immensely to what the company is today.
I started from being an apprentice. After my apprenticeship, I became what you call an assistant foreman. From there, foreman. Now I'm a planning coordinator.
Mo Debswana ke simolotse go tsena mo Debswana ke operate di-machine tse di kwa tlase like di rabata dozera ke simolola ka level e kwa tlase ke be ke tsena mo gradereng jalo jalo ke be ke go tsena mo diterakeng tsa 793 ke be ke tla go tsena le mo tsa metsi jalo ka go harolana di-machine tsa pereko ka go harolana ke be ke tla go tsena mo yone ya 930 e le e banang yame ke be ke go tsena mo motšhini o mongwe o motona o laisang o bidiwang go twe shovel ke one motšhini o nako ya gompieno ke o ithutulintshang gore le ka moso ga ke setse yana gongwe ke tlogela moepo wa Debswana ke be ke setse ke na le thuto e ntsi mo di-machineng tse re di dirisang mo mmaeneng.
Then in 2014, we resuscitated the scholarship simply because we realized that some of the skills that we thought are readily available in the country are not. Hence, as I speak to you, we have 57 students who are currently in our scholarship in UK, Australia, and Canada.
The success of the scholarship programs is made possible by the company picking high-achieving academic students to recruit.
Ke theogetse mo komponing ya Debswana ka February 1999. Ke theogela ke le driver operator Cat 4 ke di-machine tse di ko tlase mme ne ka gola hela jalo mo tirong go itlhalela ke be ke tsena mo go Cat 7 ke tsamaya le di-category ke pota ko diterakeng ke pota ko gradering up to now ke le mo drilling.
I stand very proud to work for an organization that has touched the lives of over 2 million people. And I believe that in some way, the role that I have played within Debswana has in some way touched those above 2 million people in the same way.
It doesn't get any more personal than being a beneficiary of the Debswana scholarship program. When I completed my Form 5, I was able to secure a sponsorship through Debswana to go into higher education, and I've now been since working with the organization for over 10 years. So that is very personal to me. It is something that has changed the life that I have known for my family as well. And I'm really grateful for what Diamonds have done for Botswana, and especially in this case for me, because I am really a direct beneficiary.
I've been able to get education up to university level, sponsored by my current employer, which is the Debswana Diamond Company. And I've trained in this company and worked for some 25 years in this company. So I've had a very successful career in the company, and here I am today as general manager of one of the company's operations, and I think it's a very unique achievement.
If we look in country, we're sitting with a very high youth unemployment. And as Debswana, it's something that we cannot ignore. It's something that we're really, really grappling with. How do we do things differently? As Debswana as well, if we look to Vision 2036 and what it is that the government of Botswana wants to achieve, They obviously want to drive diversification. They want to drive citizen economic empowerment. So that's quite a big challenge facing us, to say, what are we going to do differently in this regard to ensure that we open up entirely and embrace partnerships, collaborations, universities. We must recognize that we cannot solve all our own problems. So we're going into an area where we have to open up.
A wellness program also has been put in place to assist employees to become fully productive and an asset to the company.
Ke mme, ke na le bana ba le babedi, ke na le lelapa. Mme lelapa ya ka ke na le lelapa jaana, ke godisitse bana ba e leng gore gompieno ke basadi ba ke dipelang ka bone. Sekwele ba setsene, le ha nna ke sa go pele sekwele, mme I'm happy because Debswana e nthusitse thata gore ba ye kgakala le dikolo.
Tota ke lebogela maene gore bo kgone go godisa bo ngwana ke, and go godisa le mosadi wa me gape 20 years it's a long time again. And le nna ke ithutile dilo tse dintsi.
Debswana is committed to making substantial efforts in engaging its employees, promoting health, wellness, and all-around business aspects and aspirations so that the employees truly feel as being a part of the growing success.
Debswana offers quite lucrative subsidies. So that was my second goal, which I thank the management and the leaders before and those present now for policies that they've put in place that look after employees. And I couldn't be more grateful. I managed to get my first house, the housing loan through the Debswana scheme, which I was very grateful for. My children grew up in a very nice home, unlike myself, where I came from.
Debswana truly goes beyond ensuring functional excellence in human resource, enabling them to provide the business of today and tomorrow with nothing but the best people, right leadership, and information necessary to make effective operational and strategic decisions.